This is another variation of dealing with multiple possibilities. We go to the same grade converter from numerical score to letter grade, and we use nesting. So this is actually a very classical exercise for determining the letter grades from the scores. First you check if it's good enough for an A. If that's not the case, then you're going to check if it's good enough for a B. And if it's not good enough for a B, then we're going to check if it's good enough for a C. And one of the nice features over here in Visual Studio Code is that you can easily collapse these sections and make it visible. So let's look at that. Over here we have an if, and over here we have an else. And if I hover over this, you see over here a little down arrow. So now we have an if and an else. And if we look at this else, we have over here an if, and over here we can collapse the else again. So you see that the first level is this if else, the second level is this if else. You can collapse this else over here. And if we go all the way to the bottom, over here we just test if the score is greater or equal to 60. If that's the case, then you get a D, otherwise you get an F. And that probably means again that if we have a negative grade, then you would still have an F. And you could easily correct that by either creating another if-else or yeah, you'd have to create another nested if-else. So let's check how this runs. We do the 99, works just fine. We do a 55 over here, works just fine with an F. And if we use a -1, then we still get an F. And of course that shouldn't be an invalid number, but we've seen some ways to correct that now.